pretty ass face with the matching thighs. He so good like a porn star. I just pictured a video. That's my jam. Say what you want, okay? She did get her ass beat. We know that. That's on snaps. Come on. Can your friend have a turn? Jocelyn's friends, they have a turn on you, Big Lex. Be careful what you ask for, because they got you, girl. They got me out. They got you. Okay. So first I want to talk about the Big Lex thing and a little bit of the Academy, because there's been like a lot of stuff going on dealing with that. And I'm going to start taking calls. Okay. So let you hit the link real quick. It's called Have a Turn by Big Lex. Okay. Now known as Little Lex. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. She should have been more prepared coming into it, knowing it was a Zeus event. Not only was Jocelyn guaranteed to probably attend, she was performing. So you know she's going to be there. So it's not even a question of, is she coming or not? So why she came by herself still, I don't know, baffles me. I don't know if the people that was with her kind of ditched. This is what Lex should have did. You should have flew out Sweet Dreams, Fetty Fiend, okay? You should have had a whole army. Who else? Huckleberry B, even Huckleberry, okay? Huckleberry would have served as armor for Jocelyn, okay? You could have just threw Huckleberry on Jocelyn, and that would have got you enough time for you to be able to hit her with the chancleta, all right? That would have given you more than enough time. Who else? Comment down who else Big Lex should have flew out. We got Huckleberry, Fetty Fiend, Sweet Dreams. Okay. We got to think of other people. Damn. Slim Jim. Even Queen D. And Miyakaya, her sister. Right? Also, when it comes to the arresting, I feel like Melissa also should have been arrested too. Because in my opinion, you weren't needed. Like, you did the most. To me, I would have preferred Melissa got arrested and not Jocelyn. And I'm going to tell y'all why. At least between those two, besides her getting hit by the men, that to me, at least it was a fair one-on-one besides her getting hit by the men. I'll say that again. Melissa, you hitting and jumping in, what was that for? She already got her in a headlock like she playing football with the girl. She got her in a tight headlock. That's the thing with Jocelyn. Y'all be sleeping on her physique. That girl be in the gym on her fitness, okay? She probably go to Planet Fitness to a YouFit. She got year-long memberships because that girl is fit to the point where it's like unbelievable. Like the fact that she was able to hold her in that chokehold, in that headlock for as long as she did is crazy. But that's what Lex should have expected, though. You made disses about her. You talked about her in interviews over and over and over again. You did lives about her over and over and over again. What did you think was going to happen? Like, I'm confused as to what she thought was really going to come about this, okay? And also, you already know Lex got a lot of enemies at Not As TV. That's the thing, too, with Lex. I feel like she's not a girl's girl either. And that is going to be her downfall. It already is starting to be her downfall. But I feel like her not being a girl's girl has been shown because of Not As TV, because you're beefing with a whole lot of people on the network and you barely even know them like that. You beefing with the South Central Baddies cast. You beefing with Bougie Nina. Okay? All right. So first, I'm going to show y'all the people that's celebrating her, getting beat up on the network. Shout out to Gigi Clocked It. Gigi Clocked It always clocking the T. You know what I did earlier today, right? I had told Gigi Ma, I said, I hope they don't think that you is Gigi Clocked It. Because Gigi Ma don't even do that type of stuff, no Instagram blogging. So Gigi Clocked It is not Gigi Ma. For the girls that are wondering, that is not Gigi Ma, okay? I can confirm because I had to ask her. I'm like, let me find out you Gigi Clocked It. Okay. Some of the girls, of course, that are very, very happy as to what happened to her is Bougie Nina. Y'all know Bougie Nina at one point was supposed to fight Big Lex in the boxing match for Not As TV, but they decided to go with Megan. And also, too, before I start showing you guys these clips, I'm scared for the Big Legs Baddest Collection season 3 now. Now it's in jeopardy, in my opinion, because if you do season 3, these girls are gonna try you because they see you got beat up by Jocelyn, which I feel like, and I'm gonna stand by. A lot of people are in on my comments like, "Oh, Lex would not win against Jocelyn." Trust me, I think it will be a fair fight. It'll be a good one. I don't think Jocelyn would take an easy W like she did last night. I can guarantee you that. Because you could tell something, she was out of it. I don't know if she took shrooms. Like, something was off with Lex. Like, she was in her right mind. Like, I don't know about that. Like, something was wrong. Okay? So, with you coming back and doing season 3, you can't be roasting the girls in the confessionals anymore. Y'all, for the girls that watch Big Legs Baddest Collection season 1 and 2, a lot of what she does in the confessionals is do the haha kiki about some of the fights and stuff that in the situations that happen in the house. Now you can't do that as much because they're gonna throw the Jocelyn thing back in your face. She's probably still going to do season 3, but I feel like she got to be careful who she casts because it could turn out really, really bad. I'm talking about like jumping. Like you low-key might get jumped. I'm just saying. Okay. Somebody summarized it earlier. I seen a comment. Somebody summarized this like super, super great. They literally said, to sum it all short, they said Big Lex was under Jocelyn. They got into it at the reunion. Okay. Apparently, allegedly, there was some candle holder or something that hit Lex. Apparently, I guess she tried to, go the legal route. So then she went to Non-STV. She started allegedly sleeping with Mr. Owner. Don't get mad, Mr. Owner, if you want to cause this video. I never was one of the first people that said it. Everybody else, y'all, your cast said it, okay? Started allegedly sleeping with Mr. Owner. They literally built the network off her back. And then the network's like, really, Zeus is here and they're like 2 steps away. So now she's coming around Jocelyn. Jocelyn probably feels some type of way about all the stuff she's talked about her. And not only that, she's made a name for herself outside of the cabaret, which a lot of the cabaret girls have yet to do. She's one of the only ones that literally have done that. So Jocelyn's not going to be too happy when she runs across. So that was like a good summary I seen a little bit earlier. Okay? This y'all what Bougie Nina say about Jocelyn and Lex.
There's so many ways you put yourself in a situation, and God spent the block. He said you was doing too much. You was doing too much. Like, it's so many ways you put what happen. That one right there, Pooh. Y'all be like, then they be like, oh, this is another one. They be like, Nina, shut the fuck up. You got beat up, bitch. If that's the case, I got paid to get beat up. Bitch, I didn't just go get beat up for free.
Bougie Nina. I need her to do that live for me one time. I would try to get on the show because she's an entertainer, okay? Nina, you need to come and slide through. I want to hear that live one more time. I'm going to have you do it for my intro. Real stuff. I'll pay you, deadass. I'll pay you to do it for my intro. Literally. I really will. I'm so serious.
I got paid. I was paid something to either win or lose or whatever the case is. You was doing too much. I mean, we use freedom of speech out here. I mean, we could say what we want to say. We could say what we want to say.
Okay, Orlando Brown, say what we want to say. That's the thing too with Big Legs. Has she not burned so many bridges? A lot of people wouldn't have been so happy with her getting her ass beat. Everybody right now is literally throwing like a celebration. Every live that I tune into that people, have fallen out with her, they're like ecstatic. They post little emojis. She knows what I'm talking about. On their notes and stuff like that without directly saying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the girls are happy that this happened. So yeah, you just should have flew out with some of the collection girls. Okay? What Sweet Dreams couldn't have been busy. She couldn't have been busy. Nina from South Central Baddie said, I don't feel bad for Lex because she called me the help. So God bless her, wish her well, but don't ask me how I feel. I don't feel anything to somebody who felt they better than us. P.S. I don't believe in men touching women, but one-on-one with them could have been cool. Okay? And this is what Huckleberry had to say. Now, see, I told you should have flawed Huckleberry D, because Huckleberry feels some type of way about it too.
One thing about Huckle, she gonna ride for Big Legs. That's my bitch. Why not? Y'all get y'all dumb asses on my comments with that fucking Jocelyn beat her up. She got fucking jumped the fuck.
Huckle, it's okay because we about to go around jumping their ass and saying that.
Not network wars. Shout, they gonna blame it on me. I'm telling you, they're gonna be like, that boy on YouTube is doing that's instigating. Listen, I got nothing to do with it. Ain't nobody tell Justin to run through the arena like a damn banshee throwing on a rampage. She was slapping every Tom, Dick, and Harry in sight. I felt so bad for that white guy. I know his cheek was bruised by the time he went home. He was getting slapped every 2 seconds by Josh. It was bop, bop, booka, boop, bop. Okay, he couldn't even handle it. That's how you know Jocelyn was really on the powder donuts last night. Because even the dudes was afraid of her. You would have thought that she had a Glock on her or something like that. I'm like, y'all so scared of that girl. The cameraman was running away. And who was that guy recording? Because we reacted to it on Twitch. He needs to do a full interview with somebody because he saw the whole thing. He must have seen the whole thing. He talking about, who you with? Sounded like Bernie Mac. Every 2 seconds, who you with? Who you with? Stop. I was like, what is he doing?
We beat them up. How about that?
Yeah, it's too much going on.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, baby, what's up? One thing, that bitch locked up.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I was asleep last night. I didn't say too much, but we definitely gonna get into it today.
She still would have got. Nope, man, y'all sit the fuck down somewhere. That bitch is lippy.
Okay, so that's what Huckleberry said. Huckleberry D said she would ride had it come, that Lex would have needed her. Okay, another person who's really excited that Lex, got beat up is Eat My Cookies, aka Lauren. Now, to me, she's one of the people that I feel like has the right to kind of be or feel some type of way because she, in my opinion, Lex kind of tried to, be funny with her. So, hey, I don't blame her for, kind of laughing at it. She showed up to the reunion, the Deja Vu reunion, all that stuff. She showed up to the Deja Vu house. So, mind y'all, I found out Deja Vu just stopped filming. Y'all filmed for like 6-7 days. What was that? Apparently, Joyce got ran out the house. All right. So, she said, I guess that A whooping wasn't on a contract, so it took K to be a rat. Let that be anybody else. Y'all would be clowning about it. Fake street ABs. Okay. I don't think Lex pressed charges on her. Do I think she should have? Yes. But I don't think Lex did that. Lex to me seems like, because y'all notice she's been quiet. Her leak box is going to be so lethal. Y'all gonna gag. I'm telling you. I just see it. Didn't I tell y'all predict everything? It's gonna be so lethal. I'm telling you, her leak back is going to be crazy. She gonna pop up to some Zeus event, unbeknownst to nobody, like hiding type ish, and like run up on Johnson. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a reunion, something to where she's gonna find out the location through somebody, and she's gonna get her leak back. That's what I think's gonna happen. But Jocelyn had every right to run up on her because you was talking about her in the interviews. You was talking about her in the interviews. You was talking about her, the diss tracks. You made a couple diss tracks and kind of, threw shots at Ballistic. And this is what I want to talk about too. The way Ballistic yelled at Lex, I think they fucked. Allegedly. I really do think they did. I'm sorry. He talked to her like they had some dealings with each other. He was just like, you're a stupid ass. You don't know your place, okay? I done told you. I was like, dude. Something happened. Because that was like, that's not how you talk to somebody who like, you don't have that much of a relationship with and they've been talking crap about you. You get what I'm saying? He was real restrained. Even though he was yelling in her face, he was still like, you could tell he was just like, damn, like, what are you doing? Like, stop. What are you doing? And the way she reacted too was even more weird because it's like she was just like, stop, kind of like that. So I'm like, this is interesting. Yeah. I see. I seen in the comments. I thought about it. Like I was like, that's weird. Like Cardi said, that little eye thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So on to uh, Lucky. So y'all know how I talked about how Lucky might be on South Central. I said South Central might be on Justice Cabaret. I know she makes some sort of like appearance because she was at the auditions and they were filming her at the auditions. But she did pick a side, you guys, and she let us know who she's writing for when it comes to Lex or Jocelyn. Hold on, y'all. It's loading. Can your friend have a
I
tone?
probably flop, but at the end of the day, it's all respect. Because if it wasn't for Big Legs, I wouldn't have had that second opportunity after Zeus. Fuck y'all, bro. For real. I'ma ride for Big Legs. I don't care.
See, y'all heard that loud and clear. She said she was writing for Big Legs. So any dreams of the cabaret is a wrap. Okay. I wonder why she did come to the auditions though, if she, wasn't gonna be down for Jocelyn. But it would have looked crazy on her to take Jocelyn's side though, because you literally would have went from network to network to network and then back to network. So it's like that would have looked kind of crazy on her, for real, for real. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about the Academy. So thanks to Lucky, now we know who won the Academy. I'm not going to spoil it. Oh no! Before I do that, wait a minute. Now, Tommy, Tommy said, "This is my moment to be cute." Okay. Tommy put on Instagram. She said, "Sometimes I look around like this is what they all chasing, shaking my head. These the people they be glorifying in hopes to be. Remove a lot of people money and find emptiness, lack of character, no happiness, no soul." Obviously, she's throwing shade at like Jocelyn and them. Don't be trying to act all high and mighty now. You was just a little bit ago tussling with Natalie. We didn't forget about that. No, not that much time went by. That was like a few weeks ago. That was at the reunion. You had a taser, babe. Okay, you bitches and shit like that. You thinking we forgot? Don't be trying to act all high and mighty. I can't stand when people do that. They know they just did something similar to you, and I try to. Oh, why you at? Yeah, with your razor. No, with your taser. I'm tripping. But apparently she said she was just talking in general. But funny timing, right? Everybody always talking in general when they throw shots at somebody. That's the main excuse. I'm talking in general. I wasn't talking about her. So lucky y'all is spoiled who won the Academy. I'm not gonna say it on here because I know a lot of you guys are waiting to see who really won at the end. So, and I'm not talking about Justice Cabaret Lucky. I'm talking about the Academy Lucky. So we end up finding out like the person who won, which is really annoying. And she's also beefing with Sapphire, which to me is crazy because Sapphire to me has been super, super nice to them throughout the whole season. So it's kind of messed up how, you dissing Sapphire because Sapphire didn't really do nothing. But she says she's not coming to the reunion. I feel like she shouldn't be allowed at the reunion. And really, Sapphire, you should have expelled her when you had the chance to. Tonight, the episode that aired, the latest episode, that's when you should have expelled Lucky. You shouldn't have let her stay in the Academy. Okay, she's not a gem. Okay, she's a penny. So that was a wrong move, Sapphire. All right. Oh, you trying to grow? Y'all love that. Oh, you gotta grow. I'm not gonna say who won now. No, I see a couple people predict. I'm not gonna say who won. Oh, you trying to grow? It is on Gigi's clock for the girls that want to know who won. Okay, so she's been going on a rampage all day today, from what I've been sent through Instagram. That she's beefing with Ferrari. Said that she even drag Justice Cabaret Lucky in there, and you already know Justice Cabaret Lucky already stressed out because she doesn't know what's gonna come from this Jocelyn versus Big Lex thing. So the last thing she needs to be brought into is some more drama. But she got dragged into some drama. She's beefing with Queen D. Okay, now Sapphire. It's crazy. All right. I'm gonna start taking callers. What is going on, season 3, baddie?
Oh my God. Okay, so
Can
let's
your friend
start.
have a
Oh,
turn?
can you hear me?
Yeah. Can your friend have a turn?
Listen, hold on. Okay, because I'm about to really, really, really go in. So I wasn't able to call last night, so I won't even touch on Bad Boys, but it was a
You
mess.
can if you want.
My only thing is like, bro, get rid of Carry On. He's scary, he's lame, he's boring. Bye. And I had to take Darrell's side, even if he was picking on him. Carry On. All you do the same thing every single time. You act like you're big and hard. Excuse me. That's how mad I am. You act like you're big and hard, and you're not. You're just gonna get beat up by whoever hits you, and then you want to play victim. Just like when you jumped on that phone with everybody had it settled, and that's why I'm gonna say I will give Chef D some leeway because it was settled, and then Carry On. You got on the phone. That's why Chef D was like, "All right, hit him." So that's the only reason why I'm gonna give him a little leeway. It's yeah. Anyway, that's my only thing about Bad Boys. Let me calm down because I'm so mad right now.
Damn, did Jocelyn hit you?
I feel like it. Okay, so I have a few points. I promise I'll be less than 9 minutes. People don't do that.
No, you're good. You're good.
So let's start off with the white man, the security guard. And let's talk about Zeus security or the Guardian security, whoever it is in general. They need to be sued because here's my every single clip I saw of that. Except for that first one, well, and still the first one too, there was somebody who helped Jocelyn. Even the one when she was on the floor, that white man was laying on her. That's why I didn't feel bad when Jocelyn slapped him, because clearly you're here to only protect Jocelyn and whatever, but like, that was not a fair fight. That wasn't cool. That was not okay. And in every single video, that guy was holding her hand back when Jocelyn was hitting her. Yummy Pete on her, and then Jocelyn got her in a chokehold. Jocelyn did get her with the chokehold, but there's still every single video there was somebody helping her, and that's what, you know what I mean. So I just
Yummy P, she's gonna really look crazy because it's like Jocelyn, was talking real grimy to you at the reunion. So now all of a sudden, you're Team Hernandez.
And speaking of that, I really hope Miss Natural slapped her before they were cool, because clearly you're both.
I think so.
But let's get back to
that's what happened.
Let's get back to Zeus security, because I just think this has gone too far, and Zeus security is not going to be happy till somebody pull up. Guns blazing.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because y'all are doing too much. There was too many men for that to go down the way it went down last night. Too many men in there. Even the man that was like, y'all gonna make her unalive her. She's gonna unalive her. Why didn't you jump in?
Right, he's over here recording. He'd be like, "Who you with?" Like I was like, "What?" Like, bro, you're trying to be funny.
There was too many men there. I'm sorry, and maybe that was part of the thing, is there was just so many Zeus men, but that cannot keep going down like that, and that's why I agree. Okay, so my next point, Ballistic. Somebody need to get him, because I'm done. Last night, everybody was on the powder donuts. It seems like, I don't know if you ever saw that movie, Night at the Roxbury, when the powder donuts flew and him and the dog both got it in their eyes. You know what I'm talking about? That's what Ballistic's eyes look like. It's just, there was just too much going on. And for you to be in her face like that, you're wrong.
Do you think something happened between him and Lex though? Because the way that he yelled at her was like, we had dealings. That's what I got from it. Y'all know I'm Miss Cleo.
100% Miss Cleo. You sure did, because you sure did predict Darrell and what is his name?
Adonis.
Adonis, you did. But yes, so that's my thing. I agree with you. Big Lex is quiet for a reason. She is going, and I honestly don't feel bad at this point, because they're making their bed way too good, and they are going to have to lay in it, because you guys have too many Zeus events, and yeah, you guys have security, but it ain't nothing for somebody to come 30 deep and outdo y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And them not as TV. The thing is, Zeus is crazy, but not as TV. They're illegal. Like it's past crazy. I swear to God, they be casting so like. Whew.
Yeah, they're doing too many things to burn too many people, and you're gonna burn the wrong person. And actually, somebody, I can't remember who I was watching last night, but they had made a good point. They said one girl is gonna go on the cabaret. Just to, she ain't gonna have no intention of making it. She gonna go in there just to do her big one, and she gonna catch Joseline slipping, and she gonna do her in because there's too many people who this was wrong. I'm sorry. It just goes
Yeah,
back
well.
to say.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I will say, Jocelyn, she was throwing them, and it did seem fair at first, but even
Not
Jocelyn,
even
like,
at first, because there was a guy that pulled.
no, I meant the 10 seconds before he
Oh,
grabbed her.
okay.
The 10 seconds
Right,
when they
right.
was getting it with each other, and as far
Okay.
away you can't really see it. That seemed kind of fair, and they was getting it with each other. And I will applaud Les because she was still up until the chokehold. She was still trying to keep up with her.
Right.
Even under that man, she was still trying to keep up with her.
She was
But
going in with that chancleta. I said yes.
boom, chagleta. But yeah, no, I just think like the whole thing's wrong, Jocelyn. For you to make that whole stance last week, talking about you didn't do the powder donut, girl, you was on the powder donuts last night. Everybody was. And it was just too much. And okay, here's my last question.
Okay.
Is that Lucky Hustler you was talking about, or a different Lucky?
There's two Luckies. So, in what situation do you mean I'm talking about? Like, in what situation?
The girl that was on the live you just showed.
The live I just showed, that was Lucky Hustler. She was the one, because okay, she was at the auditions and they were filming her at the auditions. So a lot of people are saying she was on the cabaret, but we don't see her. We haven't seen her in the clips that have been leaked. But when this whole thing happened, the video I just showed you, she said she's writing for Lex. So that kind of tells me she's not a part of it.
Okay.
She would say that if she was.
Well, just to wrap it up, I'll talk about Big Lex. Here's the thing, Big Lex. The only reason I'm just irritated with her is, girl, there's never a time I'm gonna go to a Zeus. But that makes me think she might have been in the worst to do something with Zeus that she felt that comfortable. But there's no way I'm going to a Zeus event
But
not squatted up. I'm not.
I don't see them bringing. Okay, you got, because the thing is, these networks are competitive. They're not gonna bring. Literally, they built Not TV off her back.
Mm-hmm.
That to me would be the dumbest thing they could do, because Lex is smart. She's gonna make sure to promote them. So people gonna go over there. You get what I'm saying? Like, people are gonna start watching them. I barely try to talk about it on the Bad Boys thing, and I still come on here trying to talk about the other networks. So it's like, imagine if she goes on Zeus. They gonna be like, oh, that's the girl from Not ST. Like, you get what I'm saying? I just wouldn't think business wise that would be smart.
I just think, girl, you really should have known better. And I just think, yeah, right there, pretty handsome. I just think you should have known better. You should have never shown up. But I'm telling you, something bad's gonna happen. I'm feeling like Flo. Remember when Flo said there was gonna be a pow pow, and there was a pow pow? Like,
your crystal ball showing a bad vision.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not about to go to no Zeus events for a while out here. And I know I will
I don't have my link though.
Listen, I'll run in real quick, say, hey, security babe, and leave.
Right.
But that's pretty much all I gotta say. That was just I'm sorry, I don't care what nobody says. That was wrong. And yes, Lex did get beat up, but not anything in that was fair. I don't care.
Right.
Period. And that's all I gotta say about that, baby. I love you. I talk to you later.
Tonight. All right, what is going on? Via.
Hey.
What's up?
Where we starting with Big Lex, with Lil Lex, with the no reflexer?
Oh my god,
my poor girl.
She changed her name to Reflex.
Listen,
Big Reflex. It's a big flex.
I feel bad for her, and I know people are saying, "Oh, she can't have another season. The girls are not going to respect her." Let me tell you what they have to respect. She ain't duck no fade. Outnumbered, getting jumped, kicked, spat. You know, all of the above in a headlock. Yo, how many times have you seen somebody in a street fight actually get put in a headlock?
You know what it reminded me of?
Jocelyn is the Batman.
It reminded me so off of the Bad Boys. Like, that's something that Ara would do to Lou. Like, oh,
like, when do you see someone successfully pull off a headlock like that? Like, while in a midi, like the dress didn't rise or nothing. Like, Joseline is really the Batman. She needs to join the Avengers and protect the city, because that girl, she's different. That's a different kind of
her and Krishan need to join the military.
For real. Like, those are the weapons of mass destruction that Bush was worried about, because I don't know what was going on in the streets of Puerto Rico when she was raised, but she was training a Krav Maga or something, because it was looking bad. She wasn't winded or nothing. It was just like, that coke rage is different. Like, I need somebody to leak the backstage footage of the beginning. That's because that's what's gonna really like be able to really determine where's like Lex's level of
Y'all
respect.
stop sending me all these angles. I don't see every angle.
We
At
synced
this
up.
point, y'all gonna send me an angle from somebody in the bathroom. Y'all
It's
don't
the
show me nothing.
same
It's the
voice.
same
Like
video.
we synced it, and unless you got the start of it before the video
Right.
came out, we don't care.
Because I
Okay,
know Lex did come in there without a closure.
I'm
Okay, Lex
telling
stays with the closure.
exactly. She had a
So
frontal off, one hand on neck,
right,
the other hand on
something,
frontal.
a
But
bob, a wig, something was on her head. I know she didn't come out like that.
that bust down was bust down. It's gone. Like I feel for her, but that's what I want to see. I need somebody in the venue to leak that footage because you're not going to tell me there was no cameras backstage. Because it's
Exactly.
one thing if like they was going a little toe for toe because her shoe had to come off at one. Like so, how did we get here? Like
Do you think she shops at the same bodega as Big Biggie? Because she had a good chancleta off. I said, oh, that's the chancleta Biggie wears.
Listen, the girls love their platform heels, man.
Right.
And I get it. Like she took a note out of Crystal from College Hill and was like, look, I'm gonna use
She
what I
slid it
got.
right off.
I respect it because like if you jump, Jocelyn is not a small girl. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna either lose or I'm gonna do what I gotta do while I'm getting jumped. And she did what she had to do. Ballistic needs to be in prison. Like he needs to get euthanized with Lucky, high key. Like that man should not be allowed at any events. Like I don't and that's gonna be Zeus's downfall as well. Because we already have a case of him allegedly or proven because Amber won that lawsuit of him putting his hands on her, of Lex saying that your man tried to put your hands on me before, and now here we have it on video of him wilding out again. Jocelyn, of course she going to jail. You smacking everybody in the face like you want a novella.
Right. I'm talking about it was down to one of the camera people. She almost smacked. He backed up so quick, child. He said,
"Yo, you're just throwing hands like you're not beating those
that was crazy.
those powdered donut allegations at all. She's not. I know her nose was wide open because what is happening? She needs to get off the slopes. That whole this is my first time performing sober thing is done clearly because
That's very
that was a
disappointing that she's announced that and now you're going to, do this. Thank you, Lori Taraba for the super chat. Y'all know I don't ask for super chats, but if y'all do, send me over some
her
love with the super chats. Thank you so
and
much.
super like the
I need to
video
work
while she
hard.
giving super chats too.
Thank
Period.
you.
Because look at
Thank
us.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Oh
you. I
my
appreciate
god. But it's been
it.
ghetto. Like I am so happy Jocelyn went to jail. I ain't even gonna hold you. On Big Lex behalf, pressing charges is like a lose-lose for her as far as like her
I don't
street
think she did it
credibility
though.
goes.
I think the
Because
venue did.
she's a street gal. So you can't be out here, calling the boys and being like, nah, she hit me. But it's also like, nah, sis, because you got coin and now I want that. You put your
Right.
hands on me, it's on tape. Y'all jumped me, run me my coin, and I'ma still catch a fade with you in the streets after that. Like that's gonna
Right.
be something separate. On
You think
to
she kind of spoke it into existence with the "Can your friend have a turn?" Because
listen,
that was "Can your man have a turn?" I said they
Lex was
all had a turn,
lacking.
Lex.
Lex was lacking. Like I know she don't have to explain herself, but I would really love to know why she felt like that was the move. Like because like it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm not afraid of anybody. I go wherever I want comfortably. Okay, cool. But you're literally at a Zeus event. Like, and you're there by yourself. You couldn't get a +1 for anybody with some hands. Not even
Lemon
Rose
Pepper probably
Ray.
had a sniper on top of the roof waiting for her.
Son, like, give me something. Like, you over here fighting for your life. Like, you could see her trying to catch her breath out of being in that headlock.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like she kind of lost her will to fight back at a certain extent because it's like, eventually, it's like, okay, I'm losing. Let me just protect my face.
right. Shout out to the white guy that took her away. Thank you for being, a
Yes.
security that was needed. All these guys standing around looking stupid.
Yeah, to be fair, that dude making the video used to be a former boxer. So if anyone should have broken it up or had the strength to, it would have been him. He was
Who you
literally
with?
a professional fighter. But that's humans these days. Everybody want to record and nobody want to intervene.
Right.
You want to talk about Bad Boys?
Yeah.
Playboys?
Yeah. Playboys.
I got some thoughts. I really have some thoughts. First of all, Fun Dip. I don't want to hear him speak ever again. Like as long as he's making that voice, I want his tonsils or his vocal cords removed. They can put him back in when he decides to speak normally. Like you don't have to do all that. Did Kendall bust the back of his head? Like what
I
was that?
think so.
That there was a splotch, a dark red spot on the back of his little platinum blonde head that I was like, I wonder if that's what Pharaoh did to him while he was up against that table in the last episode. But nobody was like really mentioning it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tweaking. But nah, I think that was there was some blood left over.
What do you think about Zell Swag as a host?
Unnecessary.
Oh.
Why are you here? Like, and speaking of Zell Swag, like, it's unfortunate because depending on how he wears his hair determines how good or not he looks. And, this how I know you know what I mean.
Yes. I hate you. You get my brain. That's why I can't stay here. Like, for real, I really was thinking that he was 38.
Yeah, I was like, nah, like, they
you.
need to take these out. Like, just don't do that ever again, because it was not given for him at all. It was pissing me off because sometimes he do look good, but not last night. Fighting over the beds. Mac's hair was sprinkled like parsley, just like Lou's was. Like, oh my God, seeing Pharaoh just pull hair like that pissed me off. Like, I know your hand is hurt, but if Pink can fight through it, you can fight through it. Like, don't.
Barbie was mad watching that episode.
Yo, and honestly, he shouldn't have even had to like fight over that bed. Respectfully, he was in there first. Like, Zell should have been like, nah, like you got to take that L and just find another room. Like, there's still beds available, but you are hell bent on fighting over this one. And I think it's because he saw how Pharaoh fought Kendall, and he was like, all right, like that's an easy W for me. I'm gonna just beat him up until he leave the room, but not me. We're gonna be sleeping in this bed together. But what I'm not gonna be is in another bed. You're crazy. I guess we cuddling tonight with your locks because you're drunk. When I first heard Cassie speak, I don't know why I thought it would be something else coming out of that mouth, but it. I said, oh, that's a dainty voice. You are 6'6".
Yeah, that was. I was like, whoa.
Oh my God, I did not like. Watching him fight Mac though was very entertaining. I was very happy to see that because Mac was getting on my very last nerves with all this fighting over and over and over and over.
Was that the right cast pick for Deja Vu season 2?
Who's picked? All I saw was Gucci fighting Diamond the Body's new man.
It's Gucci from the people that we know. It's Gucci, Diamond the Body, Joyce, Kenzie, Mac.
Who blocked Joyce Eye? Who connected the dots? Who connected the dots?
Touch my bunny. Connected dots. Touch my bunny. She was crying in that airport. I said, poor Joyce. I never seen her emotional.
Girls never leave Miami being friends again.
I said, wow. I never seen her emotional. I do feel bad that happened to her though.
Of course, because nobody wants to leave looking like that. But girl, if it's something that you started, it's kind of like, again, karma. This is why we love Gemini season so much. Because look at the universe just correcting itself from all.
What do you think about the Academy?
I still think Lucky needs to be euthanized. Put that dog down. Get her into the kennel. She needs to be spayed, neutered, a muzzle, something, because she really should have been expelled. And I'm kind of tight that Sapphire didn't do that, because there's no reason why you should be like holding this girl hand talking about, yo, you can't keep doing it. How many times do we have to do this? It's annoying. At least fight somebody else, but to keep fighting the same person who's saying they don't want to fight you, that's how people get unalived. Carry on. Because they
emphasis on the carry on. Okay, Shaw was so tired of running, girl.
She was tired. Okay, and it's like, why are we still? What are we even fighting over at this point? Like, you look worse now, trying so hard to get your lick back than you did from just taking the initial L. Like, Bella was giving mascot. Ooh, pick me. I know the answer. I know the girl.
I would have won that trivia game.
I would have lost it. The minute they said how many shows does Now That TV have, I immediately was like 50-11.
Oh, that one I wouldn't have got. Everything else I would have got, but that one I wouldn't have got.
No idea.
Because I'm like, yeah. Zeus would have been easy for me because they got like 5.
I would have lost that whole anything regarding Now That TV. Just what show is removed from the platform? Girl, we don't know. Like, this interface is not user friendly. I just look for what you're reviewing and watch that. That's it. Was Queen D styled by say Hannah in that what was that? A bulletproof vest and leggings?
With her Tim's on?
Like, were you supposed to be militant but also ready to dance at any moment? Like, what was happening here?
Whose rap was the best?
I liked, as far as like their songs when they were playing their music, Monty. I'm going with Monty. Monty and Queen D. Naj's song wasn't good at all. It was bad. I hated it. I hated every single.
I like you, Naj, but that was really bad.
E.T. was given. She really is an unaliver because that dark energy really be radiating through her eyes. Monty squinting while reciting her own rhymes was just, babe.
She had to squint to remember the lyrics. Any final thoughts on the shows?
I think healing looks good on everybody, and I really hope that all of those girls heal, especially Hood Baby, because she's really going through some stuff. And it looks like Niall's just serving her a full course meal with that upper court she's delivering to her head next episode. That looks nasty. Prayers for her face. And everybody liked the video. Meow.
Okay, thank you so much, Mia. All right, what is going on, Ms. Fox? You not ready, Ms. Fox? All right, what is going on, Delilah?
What's up, Pierre?
What's up?
Oh my God, I just said the girls were fighting and tussling. Like,
right. What you think?
Listen, let's start off with Big Lex, because I'm Big Lex, the big mother effing flexer. I'm sorry. I love Big Lex.
I can't wait for the first live that she does after she starts like being quiet. You know it's gonna be iconic.
Right. Like, I don't know if you seen my comment before I did the call-in, but I just feel like, since Stevie J was one of the hosts for Baddies West reunion, what if they have like a little event and Stevie J invites Big Lex as a +1? I could totally see that happening, because Stevie J messy, and he always gonna be messy. He look like he belong on the Creep Squad, if for my love and hip hop watchers. If y'all know.
But I feel
I
like
could definitely see that happening.
They're gonna stop the Not STV people from coming to Zeus events. I feel like they're gonna put like a block on all of them.
They might, and they need to, because like you said, they're illegal. Like, they don't play. Don't get Cashmere on here. Let's not get my mind. Tired of y'all. But
that's why it's so funny seeing some people complain about some of the Zeus people. I'm like, ooh, they're proper compared to some of the people on STV. Don't lie.
For real. I feel like she should have at least, like, Big Lex, what are you doing? Where was Mr. Owner? Where was he? Like, where was Sweet Dreams? Where's Fetty? Where's Huckle? Because she ain't going nowhere. She's screaming every time.
Right.
Listen, you needed to have the right line of girls out, and you didn't have your girls out, and that's okay. But like, I just want to see you get your lick back, Big Lex, and we can't wait to see what you do.
How do you think she's gonna get her lick back?
I don't know, but I have a feeling it's gonna be something way worse than what she went through. They might really get her. Not as TV style, real raw. Like, they really might get her. Because Jocelyn be on the Powdered Donuts, so you can't play with Jocelyn. Okay, so I don't know. I just feel like it might be something crazy. On with Playboys. I'm tired. Fun Dip and Kendall over there slap boxing, not even really trying to fight, got me weak. Like, it's cute that y'all didn't really fight, but y'all could really be throwing down. What's going on? I feel like they should have just left that whole little part out in the beginning of the episode. But I love how they was all getting along, getting together on the bus, until Cassie had me weak talking about whose song is this? This is ass. Like,
when I tell you, I screamed at that part, because the boy turned around so quick. He said, "That's my song."
Yo, the look on his face was like, "I'll punch you right there." Like, yo.
Right. He was jamming to it at all. He's like,
the only one mumbling the lyrics, saying the lyrics, everybody just vibing to it, and you see Cashy talking about something. This is ass, like, and then he over there hyping up Kendall's song, even though his friends undib not fucking with it, talking about something. No, he don't even know the lyrics. Like, what you?
Right.
This is crazy in my Deja voice.
Right.
Zel's
they said this caller sounds like Not STV host Deja Rain. Are you Deja Rain?
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not. On my life, on my soul.
On my soul, oh God in heaven.
On God in heaven. Those
Right.
appearance. I'm sorry. I agree with you and Bia. He be looking good in with certain hairstyles. I don't know what it is with him, but this one wasn't it. I was just like, why? Like,
Do you think
just
he's doing a good job as a host?
no, not. I mean, I can't really say, but not really because why you instigating fights? I feel like you should have just let Farrell have the room. And you over there bringing up all the fights, knowing that these girls are about to keep tussling in the house. Why did you even bring it back up? They was all like kumbaya on the bus, so why would you even bring it up? You know, Miss Funded about to get started with her high pitched voice. Oh, where Kendall? Where Kendall?
He said, "Turn that song off. Turn that song off." I'm like, oh my God.
Yo,
What'd you think
Private
about the
Party.
Academy?
The Academy, I loved it. You know, I just feel like I understand Shaba's not Shaba's Lucky's reason for why she kept running up on Shaba, because when you're drunk, when you're the most vulnerable. You don't know what's going on. So that's the real disrespectful. Like if I ever get attacked while I'm drunk, and I'm very vulnerable, like you see me, I'm drunk. Why would you do that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here, fight back, defend myself, but that's real disrespectful. So I feel like she had to get her lick back. And I'm one of those people, like Monty was saying, Lucky don't know a time or a place. If I feel like that's the time and a place and a good opportunity, I'm gonna use it to the best advantage I got.
But don't
That's
you
just
think
me.
the leak back of getting her sleep was enough? She got her sleep. Why you had to do it at the class? Okay, Sapphire
No,
should have sent him to detention.
she should have, but that's why I said for her, she be real picky with the girls. You see, she has favorites. You obviously see she has favorites. Hood Baby's one of them. We could see
I just
that.
think that she's a little too nice this season, but I think next season she'll be a lot stricter, and I think she's gonna start sending people home.
Yeah, I feel like she should have been a lot stricter because I don't know if you got on to how she was going at it with Sapphire now. Like, why is your Jen beefing with you, Sapphire? You
Right.
gotta be a
But
little
it's not
more
Sapphire's
stricter.
fault though. Lucky's just crazy.
She crazy, but you know, we already knew that. Listen,
Yeah.
she's lucky. She was fighting when she got hit into the fireplace with Michelle on
Right.
Coming Up LA. So yeah, listen. I just feel like all the girls were drunk. They were drunk, you
Whose song
know.
was the best during the rap verses?
I'm gonna have to say, for me, either between Monty and Queen
Okay.
D, surprisingly, but Queen D, you shocked me, boo. Okay, I might
Yes.
be tuning into you.
I said I didn't know she
Okay.
could rap like that. That kind of threw me. I didn't know she could rap like that. Like, of course, when she said she did music, because I didn't watch Coming Up LA, so I was like, oh, like she raps, and then I was like, oh, she's probably not a serious rapper. That song, she sounded good, okay, and she threw the Timbs in. I said, okay,
She put her Timbs on and said, I'm really from New York. I'm about to show you how we do it. All right. Okay.
yeah,
Like, is that raw? And that's what she gave.
right,
But I love that. I feel like Naj got to work on that song, baby. Just work on that song a little bit
yeah,
more. And I feel like with Naj, she should have just gave Hood Baby an explanation. Like, not even an explanation. Just let her explain how she felt. Because that whole fight was in miscommunication. Like, I
right,
get what Hood Baby was trying to say, and I get what Naj was trying to say. Naj was just trying to say, like, well, what made you want to speak up on this if we've been cool
right.
and just had already told you this? Like, if you had already knew, what made
It
you
was
want to
a
speak
big
up now?
miscommunication, right? And that's what bothered me about
Right.
that scene because it's like everybody was standing there, but they didn't step in like, hey, y'all arguing over literally nothing. This is what you're
Literally
saying. This is what
nothing.
you're saying. So it was annoying to watch, but I was like, whatever.
It was like, I feel like they should have even had a fight, but you know, they had to get the good fights in. So
Right,
listen, I feel like since they fighting, I don't know. There should be no more fights after this. We should see some real, like, I don't know, decorum in the household because these girls was
right,
popping they big puss, they everything. Like, oh my God, these girls was out there. They really from the South Central.
right.
But the last
Any
thing
final
I
thoughts?
gotta
Mhm.
say
Yeah.
for everything all together, I need Now That's TV to get on it because if we don't get an update with these boxing matches, I want to see
I'm
Jocelyn in the ring with Big
crying.
Legs. Since we can't get
Oh,
ballistic,
Jocelyn wouldn't do it though.
Or have Jocelyn in the ring with one of her big three. You know, get one of the big three out there.
Right, send one of the cabaret girls for Lex.
Mm-hmm.
You know she gonna call out Yummy P for jumping in, and yeah, she gonna call out Yummy P for jumping in.
And she really
Ain't that a
is.
throwback? Yummy P coming back. Thank you so much for calling in, Delilah.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you so much, Yucha Dinera, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. She says, "You're my new favorite YouTuber. Your impressions are Chef's Kiss." And make sure to like, love, peace, and blessings. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chats. Okay, so make sure you guys please hit that like button, or it's giving jealousy. Hey,
you was jealous. That's jealousy. That's hate. That's ugliness, bitch.
Okay, what is going on, Miss Fox?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hey, first I want to say Melissa was dead ass wrong.
Okay. Yes.
Dead ass wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like she needed to do her big one because she didn't come through for Mimi on Love and Hip Hop, but I don't know. I wanted to touch on that, and then I feel like, not trying to throw no shade or nothing, but
okay.
Now That's TV and Zeus should get together, collaborate a little bit, because they got a lot of, mutual things going on.
I feel like that's never gonna happen. That's just from what I see. I don't.
True.
I just feel like that's never gonna happen. Like, I just don't see it happening. I'll be shocked, and I'm gonna rewind this if it actually does happen. And I'm gonna show you. I'll be like, damn, I was wrong. But I just, I don't see it happening. Lemmy, I could tell, is very competitive business wise, that's how you're supposed to be in business. So I just don't see him giving literally a whole other app that's in my opinion, they have a lot more content than they do. Because then everybody gonna go over there because we only get a show every few months. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I just feel like on both sides, there's things that each can learn from each other, and maybe benefit
for
from.
Sure.
So,
Now that TV needs better. How do I put it? They need better storyline makeup. They need to film a little bit longer. I will say that they need to film a little bit longer, and they need a lot more better storyline makeup. Don't just put people in the house and think that's gonna be it. Try to do something different. Don't do stupid challenges too, because that's why I don't do the Baddies of Las Vegas thing. That to me is a joke. You know what I'm saying? Do certain things that are kind of different to make up good storylines that are strong that could go on. That's why the Academy is so good, because it's so good. The storylines are amazing, right? So if they have shows a lot like that, they could, I think, beat out Zeus at no time.
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I love you. I love watching you, and keep being great.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
All right, what is going on, Kimber?
Hey, Pierre, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You sound fuzzy though.
Oh no. Okay, let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it sounds like it's feedbacking.
Yes,
feedbacking.
On Bluetooth you. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on.
All right. Child, the girls are switching over apps. Listen, don't blame me. I swear I'm gonna get blamed. Okay, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, way better.
Great. Okay, Pierre, let's get into it. What's T? Because I heard that's not Yummy P jumping in.
No, it is Yummy P. There's footage.
So do you have Facebook?
I do, but I don't use it. The girls at Facebook are too messy.
So look, someone has a screenshot. I'm trying to find it so I can send it to you. They got a screenshot of that girl's face. I don't think that's Yummy P. It's one of those season 4 cabaret girls.
Let me show you. Keep going.
Show me, please.
Show you what I have. What I saw, that it was Yummy P. Okay, with her afro in tow. Right here. Is this gonna be? Oh shoot! Okay, there we go. You got the focus, nigga. Y'all see the focus? You see Yummy P on the left?
Ooh wee!
You see
jumping
it, right?
for somebody that don't like you.
Okay, see, yeah, that is Yummy P, because she had the same white shirt on.
Confirm it. See, that's why I love you, Pierre. You be ready with the tea. Ready with it. But let's talk about this real quick with Big Lex. Why was she by herself? Where was Judy?
Judy, no, listen.
Where was Judy? To at least
Judy
get in
would
the
have
way.
got the looks for her.
Something, catch some of them for me, sis. What are you doing? Where is everybody? She was dazed and confused. And I've been jumped before. I've been jumped before. I know that feeling. You'd be like, what is going on? It's just people on my head. So poor Lex, but why was you there by yourself? I blame Judy. It's her fault.
What do you think Judy would have done in that situation? You tell me.
At least got in the way. She bigger than Lex.
Right.
At least try to heave-ho somebody off your girl. Because she getting jumped by Melissa of all people.
Right.
Melissa got to be about 40 years old kicking.
Right. Judy could have barricaded her.
Something. And where was Bone Crusher?
He was off duty, he says. I think
I should ask him. He followed me on Instagram. I should be like, Bone Crusher, really? You should have told her not to go. Yeah, so Big Lex needs to do her big bad Lex one. She needs to do her big bad one. She needs to show up somewhere with everybody she know. Yeah. Because she didn't disappear from the internet, so she got to come back hard. Yeah. Because that wasn't okay. Like I said, don't ever show up to a Zeus event and you now that's TV. But they shouldn't have done her like that. Right. But
I wouldn't say don't ever show up to Zeus event if you're not at TV, because girls from not at TV have shown up that at like Zeus auditions and stuff like that. Nothing's happened to them, but you're Big Lex. Like you got
you're the face
with the higher niggas. You get what I'm saying? So it's a little.
You missed the owner's wife.
Right. Right. You missed the owner's girl.
So yeah, but moving on, let's get to the Academy. Hood Baby is my favorite. Hood Baby was my favorite even when she was on Barbie Wants Both. I love her. Ooh. She ghetto and I don't care. I love her. I love me some Hood Baby. I love to see a better side of her now where she gets to actually talk and like show us more of her actual personality, not just that drunk stuff. Right. But I'm rooting for her. Academy, what else? Lucky's a lunatic. I don't understand. Like you said, you already smacked the girl in her sleep. She don't want to fight you no more. Like, what? We already fought. But yeah, she should have went home. They're being too nice to her, and it backfired because now she's talking crazy on the internet, talking about they PIN. And so they should have sent her home.
Sapphire out of all people. Sapphire's so nice. Like
she's too nice. She's being way too nice to them. But you know, they probably figure Lucky's 22. They're grown. They don't want to go back and forth with her. But it's giving sore loser. Yeah. It's giving I'm mad I didn't win money even though I wanted to fight Shaba in her sleep. So I don't get her. She needs to go home. The Naj and Hood Baby thing. So I must be drunk with Naj and Hood Baby because I didn't understand what they was arguing about.
Okay, so this is it. And that's why I said I was mad that nobody stepped in. Basically, E.T. and Jess were not instigating, but whatever. They were just telling her like, hey, the girls be talking about you when you're not around. But they didn't say specifically who. So when she sat there at the kitchen or whatever, she was like, "Oh, I don't want to be around people because they be talking about me." So Naj was like, "Who be talking about you? Like, who specifically are you talking about?" Her baby didn't know who specifically was talking about her, but Naj thought that she knew that Naj thought that she knew who was talking about her and just wouldn't say it. So she was trying to get it out of her, but her baby didn't know. But now,
right? Because I was like, aren't they both kind of saying the same thing right now? She asking her a question, she answering it, and they both still mad.
Right. I was getting frustrated watching it. I'm like, this is annoying.
Right? I would have been like, y'all cut it out. Y'all drunk. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Talk about it tomorrow because you just talking in circles. Right. But I hate to see them fight. But like as much as I hate to see it, I love to see it because that's what we tune in for. We tune in for the ghetto. So I'm ready for next week. And then let's get to Playboys. Pharaoh is giving very much Slender Man. He's just so tall, so lanky, and how he was dragging Mac around, it was giving like nightmare. It was giving scary movie. He scalped that man. Like,
what you think about that kick? Okay, that high kick. Okay,
you needed that kick. I need this is what I tune in to see. Like now, that TV is gonna give me the new moves with the fights. They're gonna give me something original. Okay, they're gonna take a remix and make it original. We got people scalping people. He pulled that man's dress out of his head. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine." It's not fine. He cried in the shower. I know he did.
Yeah, because I know that.
You losing your hair for now? That's TV.
I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
I couldn't. He bald in the front now. He got a fade in the front.
Pay it up. And don't you think Dre Baby should have been on Deja Vu instead of that show? Because we literally didn't even see him on the last episode. Literally not one.
He gives too bougie for this. He gives. I have big old followers. I don't need to do this. So yeah, he should have been on Deja Vu.
Right.
I would have liked to see him talk because he's entertaining, but he's not gonna get out there with the girls and tussle and do all that. That's ghetto. So he's not doing it. So yeah, they need to put him somewhere else so I can see what he's talking about.
Right. He would have been so funny on Deja Vu.
So yeah, I don't have nothing else to say except that I love you. You are one of the best YouTubers. You're the only person I really tune into. I'll be like, ooh, Pierre is going live. So yeah, everybody make sure you like, subscribe, tune in. And yeah, thanks, Pierre.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, what is going on, Trishala?
Yeah, oh my goodness. Well, my first thing, let's talk about Jocelyn, okay? I hope she can bond out tomorrow because, President Trump is getting indicted and getting arraigned. And I think pretty much all of Florida and Miami is going to be in lockdown. So we'll see how that works out.
Listen, one thing about the courts of Miami, they're going to delay something real quick. So you better hurry.
I'm telling you, oh my goodness. I thought about that. I was just like, well, damn, she might not be getting out tomorrow. Yeah, but I saw that whole fight, and I'm just like, Ballistic with his nonsense. He needs to stop being around women. He just needs to stop with his ridiculousness. And then Jocelyn, they just must have put her in a room where it was just straight up raining coca-lina, honey.
You think it's the Potter Donuts?
Oh, listen, I said she was in a room and the coca-lina was falling from the sky.
God.
It had to have been. But we'll see what happens because I do believe Big Lex will get her lick back. She will get her lick back. It's just a matter of how she's going to do it. So she's figuring it out now, and we're just going to have to stay tuned and see because it will be an event.
Right. How do you think she's going to get her leak back? Like, because she real devious like that, so she's going to plan it out real good.
She's going to plan it out so well. We're going to think she done lost her mind.
Yeah.
She's gonna play it. I mean, she's gonna be nice. She's gonna act like it's not bothering her, but in the background, on the back burner, it's something cooking, and it's not gonna burn.
It's gonna be real bad.
I'm telling you. Yeah, and then the Academy, I really enjoyed this episode. Just like a lot of callers have been saying, the writing and producing is just very well done. We're actually getting story and content from the actual people in the show, which makes it more interesting. Because one thing Zeus Network lacks is they lack telling that story of the people in the show. So it's just like we go straight to, well, I don't like it that she said this, so I'm going to beat her ass. And it's just like, what's happening?
We didn't see the buildup. Like last night, we didn't see the fight. We didn't see what led up to Carry On and Rel going back and forth like that. Like that was crazy to me. How y'all missed that one little moment. That's insane.
Yeah, and then we have the Bad Boys on Now That's TV. Oh my God, Fun Dip needs to be quiet. Somebody needs to put that child on mute. Oh my goodness gracious. He came in screaming. He must have been born screaming. He must have been screaming as a child. Oh my Lord. I ain't never heard nothing like that. And then that slap boxing match that he had with Kendall. I mean, I don't even know why they even showed that. I just really don't know why they showed that. That's a waste of time. And then the whole battle over the room. I don't think it was worth him losing like his hair. But hey, I hope they got money. I hope they got paid so that way they can get some hair implants and get it replaced. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. Oh, he is on Deja Vu, so maybe that was his reward.
Yeah, but also too with the Jocelyn thing, this is what I heard through the grapevine from the YouTube streets and the Instagram streets that it's supposed to be Lucky is supposed to be making an appearance on this new season of the Cabaret. Amber,
right? She was at the auditions.
Yeah, Big Lex and a Miss Natural. So maybe that's why Yummy is around.
Okay. This the thing. I know Yummy's on there for sure because she was in the clips. And then Miss Natural's on there for sure. She's in the clips. But Lucky hasn't been around there, but she was at the auditions. So maybe she does make an appearance. I just don't see them bringing Big Lex back to the show. Jocelyn wouldn't approve of that. Because she talked hot stuff. And I think that's what happened tonight. Like, she caught her lacking because, you know, Lex has been talking hot stuff online. I just don't see them let her back on the show.
But wasn't that
So I
like
don't
2
believe that
years
rumor.
ago, though?
Huh?
Wasn't that like when she left the show, she was talking all that mess?
Some of it is kind of recent. Some of the little dish, like she's kind of said some stuff in songs because I listen to her music. Lex does make good music. Sorry, I know some people don't like her voice and stuff. I like her music. She said some stuff in the music and stuff like that. So, and some of those are recent.
Yeah, but we're all grown here. But then again, maybe not them on that show. I just can't really speak to their place in the gene pool. But anyway.
Someone said they said Lex was Floyd's date. Ooh, Lex, you on the money team? Wow. All right, let me find out. All right.
Well, I mean, listen. Ooh, child, listen. I'm sure there's some mess behind that too. I bet you there is.
And Floyd boxed them Big Debbie cakes down. Okay. She said, I'm moving from Mr. Owner to Mr. Boxster. That's a good upgrade, Lex.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bad Boys, I haven't really been watching like that. I watch it now and again, but about the funniest thing I saw is when Adonis came in and then I thought Jonathan was going to jump in, but he moved the chair out the way. That had me on the floor.
Right.
But anyway, I'm going to let you go. I love you. It's always good to see you. And just like I said, we're going to see if she bond out tomorrow because I'm telling you, they're shutting down Florida.
No, that is true. Thank you so much. That's hilarious. I did forget about that. That is true though. Like Trump, like he low-key runs Florida because all them trumpets down here. Oh my God. All right, what is going on, Kaya?
What's up, Pierre?
What's up?
Oh, there's a lot of mess going on, bro. I remember I was watching, I think it was last night, I was watching your video. And then all of a sudden people in comments, Big Lex and Jocelyn. So I had to leave for a second. And I came right back and I was like, oh my God. I said, Big Lex, tell me you didn't go out bad like that. I feel like she was either a little tipsy or she was just too out of breath and too tired. That's why she kept letting Jocelyn, like, Harold, how you let Jocelyn tackle you on the floor and you just sitting right there? Understand. Right. And actually, I was in your Twitch and I said, Big Lex, she can't have a season 3. And if she does have a season 3, she can't bring nobody on there because those girls are not going to respect her after that. You think those girls, like, she needs to get some girls like probably like how Jocelyn be doing. Jocelyn doesn't get like strong women.
Minded girls. Yes.
She gets like girls like, what was that girl name? Riri and Diamond and them. So that's the kind of girls that Big Lex need. If she has a season 3 and she brings back a whole group of girls, that's what she needs, and all that kind of stuff. But do anybody know? Because I still ain't seen it. Do we know how the fight originally started? Because when the videos came out, Big Lex, her wig was already off, so something happened before that.
Right. We didn't get the beginning video. It's been a whole day now. We still haven't gotten it. Yeah. It's like somebody is hiding it. It's crazy.
I said, like, you guys just happen to get that one little scene. I kept saying something. People want to say no. I said, no, I feel like something had to happen. That's what everybody else is saying underneath the blog. Something had to happen prior to the video that we're not seeing. And that's what made Jocelyn like really, really, really angry.
And you guys say Zeus was filming around that whole melee. I didn't see not one camera. And y'all know Zeus cameramen, they be all up in the scene. So I didn't see not one. I seen the security, but where was the cameraman?
Exactly. And all that kind of stuff. But I did feel bad with Big Lex. But like, this is my thing. Big Lex, why are you? I felt bad for her a little bit because she went outside. She did get jumped, and there was another angle where a guy had jumped in. So I said, no man should be putting their hands on a woman and all that kind of stuff. But I said, you're with Now That's TV, Big Lex. Why are you at a Zeus function? Like, and first of all, why are you there by yourself?
Right.
Like, where was what's her sister name? Mia K?
Mia Kaya.
Yeah, where was she at?
Remember when she came? Listen. Remember? When me and Kanye came in and chatting Vella, she said, "Vella, what's going on?" Oh, that was
That's
so
great.
funny.
Like I'm saying, yeah, like, but like that's the thing. Is like you know that Jocelyn's gonna be there, and you have bad blood with her. Jocelyn had and Melissa. Melissa, first of all, we ain't seen Melissa since her last season of Love and Hip Hop when she was trying to, I think, trying to get back with Mimi or some ish like that. Like, girl, like, why are you jumping in? I thought Melissa was above all that mess. Why Melissa jumping in?
Right, she's usually the peacemaker. She's just like, Jocelyn, you can't do this and that. She kind of starts like, let me too. So I was kind of shocked seeing her pop, pop Lex like that.
And then she popped that white girl that threw that train.
That was to me. The whole thing wasn't funny, but that to me was the funniest part. For y'all that watch my Twitch, that was hilarious. She hit that white girl for no reason. That white girl said, "Bitch." She threw that drink and said,
That girl, that's smart. So do you think, I don't know if you talked about this already, do you think Jocelyn was sober that night?
No.
She said she was sober last week.
I think she was off the powder donuts. You want to know why? She sounded exactly how she sounded on the season 3 reunion when her and Althea were like tussling. When she was like, "Get off me, get off me." She literally said, "Get off me," the same exact way. And she said she was on the powder donuts that night. I believe somebody admitted that reunion, they were off the powder donuts. So she literally sounded the same way.
Oh, so you think Jocelyn tried to get sober and said, "No, this don't work for me," and then went. That's sad though, because I was actually, when she had said, I said, you know what? That's actually really good that you're not on that stuff no more, because come on, that's gonna ruin you in the end. But yeah, somebody was telling me they thought she was sober. I said, do y'all think she was sober? Like the way her eyes was looking. Oh, I don't know if you caught this. So. The angle when they were trying to get Lex away from her. Did you see Ballistic's face? His eyes, he had some crazy eyes or something like that. I said, I feel like he was on that stuff too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because I don't need Ballistic coming after me and all that stuff. But yeah, I just know it was just crazy. And I swear, if this is all just for the cabaret, I wonder how that's going to play into the show. Because aren't they filming right now?
Yeah.
Or I feel like they're going to put on the show. Filming had to get paused because Jocelyn got locked up.
Right. The cabaret is under construction.
Locked up. They won't let me. Yeah. And is she still in there, or did she get bailed out?
No, not yet. That's why the last caller said she better get bought out quickly, because tomorrow Trump gets indicted. So it's like the court's gonna get caught up and they're not gonna let her out.
Exactly. But yeah,
do you think this is gonna film her coming out of there?
Oh yeah, they know they are. They're gonna film her coming out. She's gonna be like, I can't do Jocelyn's voice like you can. She's gonna be like, they try to lock me up, but they can't keep a bad bitch down.
Right. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm gonna do some research. We gonna get
but you think, so do you agree? Because me and my friend was debating this. They were saying they don't agree with Ballistic like inserting himself, but he said Jocelyn is his woman. Do you think Ballistic needs to just stay out of women's business and he shouldn't have got involved?
People were saying he hit Lex. I didn't see him hit her, but him yelling at her like that was unnecessary, because you already got Jocelyn putting her in a headlock. She already looks like she took an L. You yelling at her for what? And not even that. Lex wasn't trying to go back at her. The moment Jocelyn let her out that headlock, it looked like Lex was like, "Thank God." Whew. Like it was one of those. Like,
Big Lex, you just
felt like she was like, then it would kind of be like, okay, he's mad, but she was just sitting there.
So. Yeah, Big Lex, you took a big old L. You took a big L. I feel, but the thing is, like, you would think that they would learn that lesson out of getting out that lawsuit with Amber. So you think that they kind of like, well, even though that lawsuit, which is crazy, that was last year. It felt like that was just like a couple months ago. That lawsuit happened last year. So you would think that Ballistic would be on his best behavior, especially Jocelyn. Right. Especially you see this, and then all they can do is bring up your past stuff, and then y'all gonna end up going to jail. So that's
Amber said she want to get in the ring with Jocelyn.
Amber, you could have had the chance. I'm still mad about this. I know you talked about this last year, but I'm bringing it up again. I'm still mad that you dropped that lawsuit. You had a great.
you want her to get a bigger settlement.
Yeah, I want her. Like, I have a feeling. I really have a feeling they gave her like $100,000, and now she's gonna run out of that money, spending on whatever she spent it on. And now that's why she's like inserting herself in a whole bunch of Zeus stuff. Like, no.
You think she bought a lot of crab oils?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she do got a suit for place and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but that's all I gotta say about the whole Jocelyn thing. Just in that mugshot, What happened? Was that was her lips like busted? Because her lips was
No, I think that was lipstick.
oh, so
It
she
was
had
given Justice Cabaret season one. It's not Justice Cabaret season one. Love and Hip Hop season one. When she had the shake and go wig on.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God. She hasn't aged at all. She just looked like terrible because it was a rough night, but like that's
yeah,
what it was given.
yummy old little ass girl. You know you wrong for jump. Like, first of all, this is my thing, and I know we're getting off topic. I'm so sorry. Okay, the girls that are coming back and trying to be on Jocelyn's good side, y'all was sitting there complaining about how she treats you and how she's on this stuff, this and that. Especially Yummy, all the stuff that Jocelyn said
Right.
about you. Why are
That's
you up
why
here?
I feel like Lex would have never came back. Like, like I don't get why that's that's going around. I don't see her doing that. Even if it was to gag Jocelyn, people would still clown her and be like, "Oh, you went back on her show and get her rated." You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. The same
That's
thing.
why I don't think so.
Lucky was the main one saying that. Lucky and Big Legs. So when I see Lucky like being around Jocelyn and all this kind of stuff, it's like, but like I said, me and my friend be talking about this. I said, if you go back on the show and then she starts talking you all crazy, you can't say anything. Because now you can open the door for Jocelyn to treat y'all any kind of way because she know y'all will come back eventually. Especially with Miss Natural, like that's the one that really shot me.
Yes.
The way they ended was really bad. Like those two about to fight. And then Jocelyn was saying how she's off that. Like Jocelyn, the one is saying somebody's on some crazy pills. Like Jocelyn, come on, you can't be talking about nobody.
Right.
Yeah, but that's like that. I really, because I don't think I ever got to talk to you about that. That like the girls that are trying to come back and do Jocelyn's Cabaret, the ones that said
No,
Jocelyn
they are back, especially Yummy P, Daisy from season one, and Miss Natural. Like they're all three are like permanently back.
Yeah. It's just like those are Yummy was the last person I expected to come back. I probably would expect maybe who did Jocelyn do wrong? She didn't do Miss Wet wrong, right?
Oh yeah, and Wet. I keep forgetting about Wet Wet. Wet Wet is back. I keep forgetting about Wet Wet.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah. So that's all I got about the Jocelyn stuff. I don't watch that South Central Playboys. I watched one episode. I had to turn that off. Sorry. And the Academy. I don't even say I'm a fan of Hood Baby, but she's getting a little better. But I'm ready to fight the whole fight of her and Naj next week because they showed that little clip of Naj uppercutting her, and that looks so bad. It looks.
Who do you think's gonna win the season? I'm not talking about the fight. The season.
Oh, the season. I think it's gonna be like a toss up between Hood Baby and ET. Okay. Because I really feel like if they gonna do it like how they did Charm School, where the girls that caused like the less friction, and ET has not been in a fight. At first, I really was gonna probably say maybe Monty or I'm calling about Cole's girl Lucy, Lucky.
Right.
But Monty's been getting too many fights. Lucy, god damn it, Lucky. I keep calling her Lucy. My bad. Lucky just won't stop. Like, girl, you be fighting people in they sleep and all that stuff. Like, that's mental. And because you did that, like, girl, you ain't gonna win. And wasn't she the one? Am I mistaken? Wasn't she the one like on the first episode saying she didn't want to change or something like that? Or was that somebody else? That was somebody else. That was her. Oh,
that was her.
Oh yeah. So yeah, she ain't trying to change. LaRue, she just wants to be messy. It could be Queen D, but I don't know. Queen D be losing me and all that kind of stuff. So I say probably between Hood Baby and ET.
Right. The winner was spoiled thanks to Lucky. So if you want to check that out, go to Gigi Clocked It.
Oh, maybe I want to be surprised because you know how now this TV booty they be like telling us somebody won and then it comes out different. Said have me looking stupid. So that's why I said let me just not hold out. Who I want to win is ET because I like her better than Hood Baby. But if Hood Baby won, I won't be mad because she does need the money. Now, will they pay her the money? We don't know because now this TV is known for not paying girls.
I don't think Sapphire gonna let that happen. That's different. You talk about the South Central baddies and stuff like that. Nah, I don't think Sapphire don't.
Let so you think Sapphire will actually give them that $10K after tax?
Not from her pocket, but from the network pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I gotta say. The Academy is like I said. Academy is getting really, really good. Now this TV is like slowly becoming popular. I followed them on Instagram. They slowly are getting up there. Zeus should be a little bit worried. And I feel like give them a couple more months. I feel like they will be on the same level as Zeus, especially Zeus is kind of lacking right now. Now that TV puts out better stuff. And you know what else I like? They put young people on here instead of putting people that's in their 30s going on 40s trying to add young. So I think that's another reason why I'm always like I gravitate towards Natalis TV, because they have girls that are around my age that I can probably relate to. I can't relate to Natalie. I can't relate to Rolly. I can't relate to Tommy and all that kind of stuff. I can't.
But Natalie does baddie shot o'clock. You can't relate to that?
No, not with Natalie. No, maybe with Stunner, maybe. But like that's another thing that I really like. But that's all I gotta say. Keep doing what you're doing. Congrats on everything, and everybody make sure you hit that like button, or he gonna chase you like how Chef D was chasing Carry-On, and Carry-On was running fast.
Thank you so much.
Right.
No. All right. Or how Biggie, got chased by Stunner Rock.
Hey, hands fucked up. Are you serious? Yo, are you serious? Are you serious? Hey, hands fucked up. Are you serious? Yo, are you serious? Are you serious?
She kicking. What is going on, Messy Miss?
Hello. Hi,
What's
darling.
up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You're from Britain?
Yes, I am, darling. From the UK.
Oh my God. I love it.
Thank you so much for adding me. Listen, I haven't seen your channel in so long, right? I've just been living life, and literally you came up in my stream. I just wanted to quickly say, just your show, your look, your face, everything, your backdrop, it looks amazing. I just want to give you a round of applause, give you your flowers. The progress is very real. Not that you needed to glow up, but you can just see how.
No,
like,
I needed to.
No, babes. You're perfect from the beginning. But what I'm saying is, you can see the way that things is fixed is just on point. So I want to say that. So no, that's no problem. But also, my darling, I wanted to say, you see the big you're talking about the big Lex and Jocelyn.
Right.
Okay. Right. Now, I think the last person that spoke was really on point, actually, when they said about the younger generation. Now, literally, just from coming to your chat today, I've just found out about Now That's TV and the Academy and all this. I'm like, thank you, sweethearts, because now I've got something to watch. Do you understand? I didn't even know that this stuff was really popping, and it seems like it's popping. I'm learning from the chat and getting some understanding that the platform Now That's TV is really behind Zeus, or coming up quickly. So I can't wait. So do you think really, though, since I'm a Londoner, do you think I should subscribe to Now That's TV? Is it worth it? Is the content kicking?
Yes, especially with this year. Last year I would tell you no. This year I'm gonna tell you yes, just due to a couple of shows that they have on there that the storylines are actually great. I would say start off with Deja Vu, Big Lex Basculation Season 2, and then watch the Academy. That way it can make sense, because a lot of the girls come from that show.
Right. What should I start off with? Do you think I need to go back to the Big Lex's show?
Start out with Deja Vu.
Okay, great. Now, the thing is, the last caller said that she identifies with the younger people, maybe, that watch in this show. So I'm more so, that's so interesting, because I'm more so of the age group that she was talking about, that are like, the older, in the 30s. I'm a big woman. So when I'm looking at I'm a big woman, you get it? So when I'm looking at, so it's good to know, actually, I feel good. She actually made me realize, wow, these big women are getting a space to be authentic and to basically, shine, because it's true, we are big old women. I don't know what they're doing on TV, but it's enjoyable. So I'm glad she highlighted that. But also, when I saw the clip of Jocelyn beating up Big Lex, maybe because I'm more so of Jocelyn's age, I was able to look at it in a different perspective. And the perspective I looked was, wow. I thought to myself, Jocelyn is getting... Basically, I know how butthurt she would have been to bring Big Lex up and see how much Big Lex has glowed up, got her own show. That would have hurt Jocelyn. Amongst all the other little stuff going on, people gravitated to Big Lex. And then obviously she glowed up, fixed her teeth, and she was like pretty and all that from Wade from the beginning of time anyway. But she really, the fact is, I was surprised that Big Lex called out that girl and said, about the unaliving a child and all that. I thought maybe people would go against Big Lex a bit, but you know what? People liked her authenticity and liked the way she stood 10 toes down. I didn't like the fact that, you know, the way that Ballistic went in. So people started following Big Lex, and I know that the way that Jocelyn came off Zeus, and we didn't know if the cabaret was going to come back because of how she acted a bit mad on the last reunion. Definitely, this was important to her, for her to basically son, daughter, whatever you want to call it, Big Lex. All that licking when she was on the floor and licking off her head top and kicking her, that was, there was passion. Do you know what I'm saying? There was passion in that, and she was like, she was really trying to get her lick back, as they say, for basically stealing her shine. Also,
what would they say that in Britain? So you know how they say over here, they say get your lick back. What would they say over there?
You would say that, I don't know, we would say she went to, well, I'm from Jamaica as well, wasn't it? So I would just say she got her head top lick off. People would say she got murked. She got murked. She got done up. She got done out. Done up out here.
Okay.
Yeah, she got done up.
Okay.
You know, like when Nikki says, run up, you'll get done up. Yeah, we say done up. That's what we say out here. Like, oh, she got done up out here. So, yeah, that's how it goes, babe. So, but I say lick off her head top. And that's exactly what she did. And basically, guess why I believe that Jocelyn also had to do that? Let me tell you why, yeah? I was so proud of Jocelyn when she came back on the screen when Amber Rose on College Hill punched her. When she,
what did you think about that?
Boy, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it. I was more so on Jocelyn's side. I don't know how people feel about it. I understood that Jocelyn was out of pocket, but you know what I liked, as a, you know, we know about colorism and all that, as a darker skinned lady, I enjoyed the fact that Jocelyn was basically cool. Earlier on, I enjoyed the fact she was saying, look, I am a black woman. You understand? You see how people can say that Cardi B might twerk on the fence sometimes and, oh, I'm Latina, oh, I'm black. It's like, what are you? But Jocelyn in the episode said, picked a side. She said, people might want to say that I'm this and I'm that, but I'm a black. So I enjoyed the way that she was like, keep standing 10 toes down. Yeah, she owned it. Yeah. And I think what it was is, yeah, she was in the wrong maybe for like calling out Amber Rose like that. But you see how I saw it when Amber Rose did that? I saw it as, what they call it? You see the white privilege? As even though Amber Rose is not white, the way that she stood up so calmly and she walked over and just lick off her head top like that, I thought to myself, wait a minute, darling, calm down. If she was maybe a bit darker and a bit different, I mean, the way that everyone was just like, oh, wow, that's what you did. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's still quite violent. Like when she was walking towards Jocelyn, Jocelyn was like, what are you going to do, Amber? You're going to go and cry? No, Amber was coming over to lick off her head top. I couldn't believe it. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I understand that Amber felt pressed, but the thing is, Jocelyn never said to her, when Jocelyn said, oh, I just got to call it out, black people, we are a bit more cuter than the Caucasians. When she said that, she wasn't literally calling out Amber, but for some reason, Amber's in a sunken place. She's been crying all the time. She says she cries every night. She's depressed. She's on victim mode. So she saw it as something towards her. Now, let me say something. Obviously, sorry, and I'm talking a bit much. I'm going to go in a minute, babes. I love you long time.
Accent, so you know, I love accents. If you've been watching for a bit, I love accents.
That's fun. That's funny. But let me tell you something, babes. When what was I going to say? When Jocelyn said, you know what it is? You know what that is? You know what it is? You want to be a white girl. You want to be a white girl. Listen, if someone said to me, oh, you want to be white or you want to be light skinned, it wouldn't move me because I know they're chatting crap. Do you understand? I wouldn't feel so moved to get up and punch someone. What I mean is she pressed the button. Obviously, Amber pressed the button, Jocelyn pressed the button. And I think she did, because think about it. Amber Rose, you was popping when you was going out with Kanye West. You was doing your thing. But then you went on a mad one. She didn't have nothing to fall back on when Kanye West, you know, moved on to Kim Kardashian. And then she did this whole slut walk thing. And think about it. Black women weren't really supporting that slut walk thing like that. That slut. What was it? The slut shaming. We were just like rolling our eyes, roll eyes emoji, like, come on. We weren't supporting it. So if you actually deep it, the people that support Amber Rose, that are most probably up in her comments, are most probably more Caucasian people, or, you know, or not as much like black people. So when Jocelyn said, you just want to be white, she obviously hit. She pressed the button so much so that this girl stood up and slowly slinked over there and thumped the girl in her face. Now, let me say, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we ain't really seen someone do that like that too tough to Jocelyn. Remember how Jocelyn was scared of Tommy?
Jocelyn was shook.
Jocelyn was so shook of Tommy, she put a restraining order out on Tommy. Jocelyn don't want to be shamed. So this is it. When she knows that everybody knows that Amber lick off her head top, she knows that she's embarrassed. So when she saw, so think about it, the opportunity she got to get her lick back with my girl, with Lexi, it was a very loaded situation. She's just come off being embarrassed on TV because Amber Rose lick off her head top on government TV.
Because allegedly they're saying that she was the one who went to the BT headquarters and ASU and said, we need to remove the footage now. Okay, she was the one who wanted that removed. That's what
who Jocelyn said that.
And I've heard that from somebody who was like, I believe them. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who that Jocelyn said to remove the footage?
Who wanted that removed?
Yeah, that's facts, because we know that. As I said, as I said before, as a bigger woman, 100% know that my girl felt shame. She felt shame, so she 100%. And we've not really seen anybody get a one-up on Jocelyn. And just the way that I know Amber just drew back and punched her, I know that it was she got a big one. So therefore, when Lexi, so when I believe, allegedly, when not Jaguar, sorry, I'll talk about Jaguar, right?
Jaguar,
yeah, sorry. When Big Lex, when Big Lex was there and was apparently lacking, you see what I'm saying, and was there and thinking, because Big Lex must have been thought, guess what? I'm there with my man. What's his name? The boxer. The one that's, I'm there with Floyd. Floyd's got the entourage. I was thinking, where is the entourage? She was slipping today because she thought, wait a minute, I don't need to come gang because I'm going to be with Floyd. But it looked like Floyd was backstage sipping with Puff Daddy or something, because she was caught slipping on the floor and Jocelyn was looking good. Jocelyn was mad looking. And I saw when she went crazy and everyone, Jocelyn managed to drag the girl and still look fly. So yeah, in conclusion, that's my little bit of feedback, babe. And I feel like, Jocelyn, she definitely was in the wrong, but I feel like she's always wanting to be seen. You understand? She knows she lacks talent. She knows she lacks talent, but she wants to be that girl. And she saw how Cardi B was who she wanted to always be. So now she's seen the big Lexes come up and be a mover and a shaker. She's getting worried. And then when she sees that Amber Rose, who she tried to kind of like sun throughout the show, get the balls to come up and beat her on the TV.
Forget that Cardi B thing, because I remember when Cardi B hit it big, because Cardi B came from Love and Hip Hop. Jocelyn came from Love and Hip Hop. Both of them are Hispanic. Both of them speak Spanish. So it's like when she made it big, I know Jocelyn was pissed, and she even kind of dissed her in a song. You know, the song where she had like all the designer on the video edit. I remember that. She was livid because Jocelyn made it big off of Love and Hip Hop and she didn't. I mean, Cardi made it big off of Love and Hip Hop and she didn't.
Yeah. So when's the cabaret gonna come back? Have you got any idea?
Probably like fall, I think. Like probably like August, November, August, September-ish. That's what I see. Because then Bad Boys, they're gonna, have a few episodes left and then a reunion. So probably August-ish, I think.
And I heard you say something that you don't really watch Bad Boys. It's not giving. What's your because I'm just late. I haven't been watching you as much. What's your feelings about that? Are you liking it, or are you not really on?
This season is way better than last season for sure. I just feel like they have too much people in there that are like, they're not like, they shouldn't have been casted. Like Mo, I feel like they shouldn't have cast. Carry On, no. Even Prince, I would say no too. Like, yeah. And I'm not saying they have to be in there fighting, but it's like you kind of forget that they're there, especially Mo.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But listen, babes, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to come up here and just give you your flowers. You're such a nice person.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want is all your Instagram and that in your?
Yeah, it's all in the bio.
Yeah. I mean, we need more people like you on YouTube. You're just sweet. You're just sweet, and your aura really is. I like it. So just keep doing you, babes. I know you are, and I just wanted to give you your flowers. And thank you, everyone in the chat, for welcoming me. And I'll see you later.
I like your voice.
I will do. I'm going to tune in more. I'm so glad you came up in the algorithm today, because I used to watch you and enjoy you a lot. So I'm so glad to see your face as well. Make sure you keep coming on camera, babes. Don't keep doing that.
I've been getting lazy with it. I need to stop. All right. Thank you.
All right, darling. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.
That is true. Lately, I'll be screw the camera. Put a little picture up. Someone said, I hope the producers send Jocelyn and Amber home, not just one. I agree. I feel like both of them should go home. I feel like they send one home and not the other is low-key unfair. That's how I feel. Because you could say that Jocelyn was bullying Amber, and then Amber, you hit her first. So, like, Amber really has to go home. Sorry. Like, whether you like what she did or not, you hit her first. And it's like, if it was real school, she would have got suspended because she hit her first. And they probably would have suspended Jocelyn because she kept talking and, like, you know, getting loud in the classroom. So I think both of them should go home. All right, what is going on, Chanel?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Now listen, Big Lex and Jocelyn. I just feel like Big Lex, you should have. What's the girl say? You know better, so you did better.
Better.
Like, no, you should do better. Like, I was tragic. But the whole thing, I feel like if it was Floyd Mayweather, like if she was Floyd Mayweather, that had to be a setup. Like, because you know how Floyd Mayweather has talked about Zeus, how loyal he is to Zeus or whatever. So to bring her, I feel like it's giving setup vibes. And while I did not see any of the Zeus cameras in any of the angles that they were talking about, I wonder if, you know,
whoever said that, please DM me, because I haven't seen not a camera in sight during that whole melee. I see security, that's it.
Hello, I did not see no cameras. I saw security, and security really wasn't worth the damn, because once he pulled Big Lex off of Jocelyn, he just moved back, and then she put Big Lex in a headlock.
Right.
Like, I just don't really understand what security was trying to do, but they failed. Okay, so I think that, I just want to say too, I also finally just got my Not As TV account.
Oh my God. Y'all telling me like I'm gonna get a cut, child. How will you like it so far?
I haven't really I think I started watching the Academy, but I still don't know characters and stuff. But I honestly like it a lot more than Zeus. I just like that there's so much more content for me to get into. So next week when you talk about the new stuff, I'll be all the way caught up.
Okay.
But back to Big Lex and Jocelyn and all that. First of all, Yummy P is for Yummy P and Miss Natural to both be going on the same show after what Yummy P did to Miss Natural. Miss Natural gotta be out of a check. Like, something's gotta be wrong, because the way she beat her in that season finale, like, I was just like, oh my God. And Ballistic, you know, I think that Ballistic really did beat down Big Lex's Debbie Cakes.
Oh, yes.
And I think that, because I saw somebody was like, oh no, Ballistic was telling them both to stop. No, he wasn't. Come on, y'all. Let's watch the tapes together, okay? Let's watch
talking to Big Lex like a side chick. Like, calm down, you doing too much. I'm like,
shut the hell up. I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
And he gained a little weight, you know. I don't know, maybe that, you know, I thought when you did the powdered donuts, you get a little skinnier, but he seemed like he was bumping.
I think he's off the powdered donuts. I think it was just Jocelyn. Okay, yeah, he had his Puerto Rico braid intact. I said, I'm staying Ballistic.
I'm sick, but I think that Ballistic and Jocelyn are good for each other, because I think they both beat each other up. Honestly, I really don't think anything is different from that. And I do think that while Zeus didn't record the brawl, because I thought that would incriminate them somehow, I feel like they had to record some points following up to it, because it's just that we know nothing. There was no cameras until after the fact. Oh no, they definitely recorded something, and I think that they're gonna use that as a hook for Jocelyn's new season if it gets released. It gets released.
Oh no, they're gonna release this. We done had 2 years away, and we need something, okay? Or if I'm unsubscribed, let me stop.
Right. As soon as I'm about to unsubscribe, they're gonna be like, new teaser just dropped. New extended teaser just dropped.
Right.
New season. I'm like,
extended times 2 teaser just dropped.
Listen, part of part 1 just dropped. Like, I'm like, okay, Zeus. All right.
I'm sick of them with that. They need to stop.
I'm so sick of them. And I know you already talked about Bad Boys Texas. a while ago. But I do just want to say I feel that they need to really leave Ara alone. Like the more people, like the more episodes start going on, I just really feel like he's the favorite because he is being painted as the underdog. And you know, for them to be saying one thing and doing another, that would mess me up mentally too. So I see why Ara always be on guard. Like it's just, I wish they would leave him alone for real. But
now I see where he's coming from because like even Adonis kind of he knew Darrell. Like everybody kind of knows each other, but him. So like now I see why he was the way he was because everybody knows each other and he doesn't know none of them.
Right. So they felt like they could try him, and I just really don't like that. Also, I had a question for what is it, Deja Vu? They said that Asia Arrows, she was on the Baddies East auditions, right?
Right.
I don't know. Have you? Oh yeah, Baddies West. Have you been seeing the drama between? I guess she's dating. Well, she was talking to a guy that was on the show that was somebody else's dude, and but then they said that she got back with the dude. I think his name was Diamond because they had.
You talking about Gucci?
Yes, because she posted a story. She posted a story, and in that story, like she almost kissed him. So I was like, was that just bait for the show or what? Like, have you been hearing about that? Or
yeah, basically, I think Asia was there's a video on one of the blogs too. Along with the subscription, you gotta follow the blogs too, else you're gonna be lost with she was bossing her Big Debbie cakes on Gucci. So apparently I think they had some sort of fling in the house. Y'all know, just expect with Deja Vu once you watch the first season. I don't think you watched it yet. It's a lot of sex.
Okay. I live for it. I live because Zeus be bipolar. Sometimes they show the titties, sometimes they don't. So it's just like, okay, I live for it. That's cool. Okay. But yeah, I don't think that Big Lex is gonna, sue Jocelyn. I don't think that that's gonna happen. I don't even know if she's ever gonna talk about this. This was honestly so embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as Biggie and Stunner. Because
you think she gonna never lay that down?
And the thing, I love Biggie, but I just can't help but like hear like her saying, "My arm, bro, like, bro, my arm, like."
Are you serious, nigga?
You serious? Are you serious? Drive, man, drive. I can't help but hear that every time I think about Biggie.
That was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, well, you can say, "Oh, Jocelyn won," but it's like, okay, like she got jumped and like it's not like she wasn't fighting back. But with Biggie, she literally ran.
And her arm was messed up, but girl, I think that Big Lex gonna be all right. People were saying that the girl's not gonna respect her if she does a new season. I don't think that that's true.
I don't think that's true.
No, I think it's gonna be people like riding for her. People are so delusional that they'll be like, "Well, I'm still riding for her because despite all that getting jumped, she still tried to do what she had to do." Like, I feel like people kind of take that kind of thing, and I don't know. I feel like Ballistic and Big Lex gonna bounce again.
Oh, you think? Oh, you think he gonna get a taste of them Big Debbie cakes again?
Yeah, she finna. I'm your freaky dancer.
I throw a little ass. You got champagne glass.
You love
I love y'all.
Okay, but yes, bye Pierre.
Someone said she does have a nice chimichanga. She does. She got a nice boob job because I think Lex had them done. I remember she had that little. She had like a little guard thing around her boobs because she had just got them done. It looked really good. I was like, okay, Big Lex. No wonder Ballista going crazy. Okay, what's going on, ZZ? We not ready, ZZ. All right, what is going on, Caramel?
Hello, do you hear me, Pierre?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, I just want to say I've been a viewer of Black reality for years. Mm-hmm. I watch Now That's CV and Zeus.
Period.
And from the queer side of things.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay, the queer side of things. I don't even know where to start, actually.
You feel disappointed, I hear it in your voice.
Yeah. Okay, number one, when I saw Jocelyn do this, all I could think about was Bonnie Bella. Do you remember when she gave birth to that child? On TV, she was screaming, I cannot.
Right.
And that child's gonna grow up to see this one day.
Right.
And I'm wondering how that's gonna work for her. Like, because who is Bella gonna look up to? Stevie or Jocelyn?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Look up to Mimi.
Oh my God. Okay. You're right, but still, with the way you know how much Jocelyn has a disdain for Mimi, that would actually be her karma if that happened. If her child, that would actually be her karma. But aside from that, the Academy, you're right. Lucky should have went home. Lucky should have went home a long time ago.
Yes.
I don't think Shava is a bitch. Excuse me, is weak or scared.
Okay.
But I just think that Lucky needs to go home. And I'm upset that Lucky told who won. And
you found out? You heard it too?
Girl.
Don't say it on here because I don't want to spoil it for the rest.
I'm not. I'm just annoyed that she keeps trying to ruin everything for everybody.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that was pretty annoying when I seen it. Because I low-key didn't want to find out either, but then I'm so nosy I listened to it anyway.
I was dumb enough to think E.T. won.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like in the beginning when she was teasing like that was happening, but and then the queer part of it with Playboys, the colorist part of it. I can't stand the way Max was. The only thing I liked that he said was that Pharaoh looked like Abraham Lincoln, and that's because he did. And that's the only thing I agreed with. And other than that, he's just called him an African and just I don't understand how that's how is that an insult?
Right. Which I'm like, Africans are rich, like most of them are. So I'm like,
oh, I have a friend in Ethiopia who's doing just fine.
Right.
So it's just cultural ignorance. And then also he's in a house with queer people, so he just feels like he can bully them, and that's not fair. He really thinks he's gonna be Krishan. And honestly, when someone called him a female, that was the best part. Because what do you expect us to say? What do you expect us? What was he doing?
Yeah.
Causing a ruckus for no reason.
What'd you think about, what happened with the whole room situation? You feel like Zell Swag should have stepped in a little bit more and maybe kind of facilitated the room positioning?
Yeah, I think she was too scared to fight Mac because Mac will fight like 13 times. So he just let them work it out. But Pharaoh should have had the room. But I understand everyone was mad that he was dragging him, but it's hard to punch when your finger's swollen like that. Did you see how bad? I was like, they need to take him to the hospital. I'm like, you're right. Now that TV is illegal because remember when Persuasion went to the hospital after she got attacked? They at least took her to the hospital.
Right.
It took forever for Pharaoh to go to the hospital. I don't know when he's going to go to the hospital.
I don't think, what's his name? Dawn? Oh yeah, Dawn. I don't even think he went. No, he did say he went because he had to get like a shot.
Now let me tell you. Also, I love the rap music. Queen D, even though she's not the best fighter, she got that. I put my Timbs on.
Yes,
like she was hitting that. Naj just was feeling herself. My ish good.
It's good. Okay, then Naj. Okay, we heard it, Naj.
Yeah, I'm sure she made that.
You liked out the best out the four of them: Monty, Naj, E.T., Queen D.
Queen D, because she really put in her own thing with the Timbs. She made it signature. She put it on the track. She said, I need y'all to know about these Timbs. Like she said that's her heart. That's important to her. Right. And I get that. And I appreciate that she, even though everyone thinks E.T. is evil, she still wants to get with E.T.
You think Queen D's and E.T. will make a good couple?
I don't think they'd be a good couple, but I think she's at least being nice to E.T. At least.
I'll be scared for Queen D. I don't want E.T. to get mad one day and knock her ass out.
I don't want that to happen either, but honestly, after I saw that fight with Naj, remember that fight with Naj and when she act like she won? I was like, I think she's just always going to be that person who thinks she always won all the time.
Yeah.
But we all have that person we meet. Like, Krishan's going to meet hers. And it's going to be after she has that baby. And she's going to be completely out of whack. She's going to be going through postpartum. She's not going to be able to just get up. She's going to be like, why am I not as athletic anymore? She's going to she's going to go through all of these things and not understand why because of a man.
Right.
And it's not like
you don't think it's going to put her out of commission, but you don't think she's going to have the same like energy as she did, during the pregnancy? Because during the pregnancy, a lot of people are debating whether she should be out and about and performing "It's a vibe" while she's, so much more months pregnant.
As a woman, I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, and I know Krishan, sometimes I think people forget Krishan's a woman.
Okay.
Regardless, you can die from childbirth. Your body's going to change. Your boobs are going to change. Your stomach's going to get loose. You know, like, here's an example. Now that's TV. Liddy, she had how many? Look at her, right? But she's beautiful. She has those stretch marks. She had that baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
Who's to say that doesn't happen in her family? We already saw how her mom looks. And how her siblings look after having a kid. Like Takashi, what's her name? Sasaka.
Right.
She's beautiful, but I can tell she had a child. Does that make sense?
Oh, you think physically it's going to take a huge impact on Rock?
100%. And it's going to fuck with her because she loves calling people fat. She loves calling people. Remember when she said, I don't listen to bald-headed like you, then she became bald? That's karma. She spoke a lot of that into existence, but I don't want to take up too much time. I just don't like how the guys in Playboys are just using just dumb insults. You're African. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
I don't know. I don't know what Mac's trying to do. Like, and even when he did try to fight Farrell, if Farrell's hand was fine, he would have uppercutted him so bad, and he would have been embarrassed.
Yeah. This was not too bad. This episode, the latest episode, was way better than the second episode. That second episode was trash. They should have canned that. I don't know.
You're right. Also, I want to know who does Farrell's beard and hair, because I love that. You know how in the girl show their weaves come out? Their weaves was coming out, girl. I was loving it, girl. I was like, everybody, give me my purse. I need my purse. Where's my purse?
So has it now been confirmed? Because I still haven't gotten an answer. Is the beard real?
It has to be fake because it kept getting smaller and he kept almost rolling it up so people didn't notice it was ripped. And his hair naturally isn't real. Did you see when they got into the fight?
I saw that.
So if his hair and his head's not real, he already got bundles there. I believe that those are bundles on his chin. And that's not even any shade. Sorry, that's not even any shade. And I'm coming from the queer side, the queer one.
Right. You're for the family.
Yeah, for the family, for the queers. And also, I'm I'm also tired of Fun Dip screaming like that too. But I understand he's upset, but he won the fight twice. Stop screaming. He's acting like Lucky now. But have a good day.
All right, night, Carol. All right, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the after show. Y'all, make sure you guys please hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for the ones that did donate the super chats today. I really, really do appreciate it. Y'all know I bust my ass on here and try to push out as much content as I can. Okay, so anytime I get super chats, I really, really do appreciate it. Make sure I run up that like button. Let me know what y'all think about Big Lex versus Jocelyn, what y'all thought about the Academy, and also South Central Playboys. Okay, and we're out, baby.
Ain't no personal.